Life belongs to those who breathe, not to what we wish to keep. Every moment moves ahead, even when we wish it'd stay. I try to hold what felt like home, freeze the time I've always known. But nothing waits, nothing stays. Life keeps turning anyway. The ground beneath is never still, and standing still is not a will. Because to live is not to stay, it's learning how to face the day. Life belongs to those who live, to those who move, to those who give. And if we breathe, then we must learn to face the tides at every turn. You can't escape what time will bring. You can't outrun a changing thing. To be alive is to prepare for every shift that awaits somewhere. We fear the unknown, we fear the fall, we fear the change that takes it all. But life was never built to freeze. It's made of moments like the sea, rising, falling, breaking through, becoming something always new. The more you fight, the more it grows. The more you resist, the more it shows. Life belongs to those who live, who take the risk, who choose to give, who understand that nothing stays and still step forward anyway. You can't control what comes and goes, but you can choose the way you grow. To be alive is to prepare for every change that meets you there. You don't need answers, you don't need plans. You just need courage to understand that life is motion, life is flow, and everything is meant to go. From what you are to what you'll be. Oh, that's what it means to be free. Life belongs to those who live, not to the ones who fear to give, not to the ones who hide away from what tomorrow might convey. So take the breath and take the chance. Step into life, step into change. Because to live is to prepare for every change and meet it there. Life belongs. I used to call it bad luck days, wrong turns, storms that wouldn't break. I asked myself, why me again? Like life was something set to win. Every problem felt unfair, every way too much to bear. But then a thought walked through my mind, what if this was by design? What if I'm not cursed or lost, just walking through a higher cost? What if pain is part of the page that makes the story worth its name? Life is a romance, wild and true, not just sunshine breaking through. If I see myself as someone strong, the hero who keeps moving on, then trials aren't here to ruin me. They're scenes that build my destiny. I'm not unlucky, I'm alive, I'm living out the story of my life. becomes a line written where the plot turns tight. Every doubt, every delay is just the tension on the way. No great story ever starts without a moment that breaks the heart. If everything was smooth and clear, there'd be nothing pulling me here. So I stop asking what went wrong and start asking how long have I grown. The moment I change how I see this road starts changing me. Life is a romance, not a crime, not something measured by lost time. I'm not a victim of the scene, I'm the one the story needs. Every challenge has a role, every trial shapes my soul. I don't survive, I choose to thrive inside the chapters of my life. Heroes aren't born without pain, they're forged where nothing's plain. If this road asks more of me, it's because I'm meant to be someone who laughs in the rain, someone who dances through the change. Life is a romance deep and wide, with highs and lows I won't deny. I don't call hardship misery, I call it flawed necessity. So I play my role with open eyes, turning trials into alibis for why I smile, why I try. I'm not unlucky, I'm the hero of my time. Every story needs a storm, every hero needs a test. If this is my adventure, then I live it not in fear, but in wonder. They say don't move, stay where it's safe, but safety feels like a locked up place. They hold on to what they know, even when it hurts to grow, clinging tight to fading light, calling darkness feels alright. They build their walls and paint them gold, but deep inside they're tired and cold, because the fear of change is not just fear, it's holding on to something unclear. The ones who fear change the most are the ones hurting deep inside, holding on to broken roads with nowhere left to hide. They'd rather stay in what they know than face the truth they need to grow. The fear of change is not just pain, it's living life in quiet chains. They say it's fine, they say it's okay, while slowly drifting far away from who they are, from what they need, from every chance to break and breathe. Comfort turns to silent loss when staying still becomes the cause, because change demands a step unknown, and not everyone can leave their zone. just the door you've never tried. The ones who fear change the most are the ones who need it most. Standing still while life goes on, fighting battles already lost. But there's a way to break the chain, to step beyond the silent pain. Because the life you're meant to know begins the moment you let go. I thought about the final day, not in fear, but in a quiet way. What would I see if time stood still? If my life became a memory reel, would it be all the things that went wrong? The words I swallowed, the roads I didn't walk on? Would my heart feel heavy and small, remembering I never tried at all? I don't want my story told by chances lost or choices cold. I don't want regret to be the loudest voice inside of me. If I have to look back at my life someday, I don't want pain to lead the way. I don't want to count the risk I ran from, or the love I never became. I want to remember that I lived, that I dared, that I gave, that I did. Because a life recalled with only regret is a sorrow I don't want to accept. It's not the failures that scare me most, it's the moments I almost chose. The chances waiting just one more day until courage quietly slipped away. I've seen how easy it is to wait, to call fear being realistic, but waiting has a cost of its own, and time doesn't give refunds. I don't need perfection or a plan, I just need to say I can. I'd rather fall and understand than never leave where I stand. If I have to look back at my life someday, I want warmth, not just what ifs and maybes. I don't want my memories filled with escape, or all the times I turned away. I wanna know I showed my heart even when it broke apart, because a life remembered only by fear is a future I won't build from here. Maybe the real tragedy isn't losing, it's not choosing, not the scars, but the silence, not the pain, but the absence. If this moment is all I know, then this moment is where I grow. So when I look back at my life someday, let it be honest in every way. Not perfect, not easy, not without tears, but full of meaning, love, and years well used. I don't need a life without mistakes, I need a life I didn't waste, because remembering only regret would be the one loss I can't forget. I don't live to avoid the end, I live so that when it comes I can say I was here, I chose, I lived. I thought the world was shifting right before my eyes, like something out there changed without a reason why. But something felt different deep deep inside of me. The streets are still the same, the sky the same old blue. The voices hadn't changed, but something felt new. The way I saw the cracks, the way I felt the light, the way the dark didn't feel as tight. Maybe it wasn't the world rearranged, maybe it was me who had changed. It's not the world that changes, it's the way we see. It's not the outside shifting, it's what we choose to be. The same sky above, the same ground below, but a different heart can make it glow. Nothing moved, nothing new. The change I saw was me coming through. I used to blame the world for everything I felt, the chaos and the noise, the weight I never dealt. But every step I took to understand my mind made the same old world feel somehow more kind. The lens I carried, the thoughts I held, were shaping more than I could tell. It's not the world that changes, it's the way we see. It's not the outside shifting, it's the way we're free. The same old path, the same old view, but a different self can make it new. Nothing changed, nothing grew. The change I saw was me breaking through. We search for answers out there in the noise, but change begins in quiet choices, in how we stand, in how we breathe, in what we choose to believe. It's not the world that changes, it's the way we live. It's not what's taken, it's what we give. The same world spins, the same sun shines, but a changed heart redefines everything we thought we knew. Because the change was never out there, it was always you.
Have you ever seen a broken horse staring down at the ground in shame? Have you ever seen a lonely bird pretend it's doing fine? They don't hide behind a painted smile, they don't dress their fear in pride. They live exactly as they are, no audience in mind. They don't ask if they look strong, they don't worry if they're wrong. They don't act for anyone, they just belong. Have you seen a sad horse, a fallen bird, trying hard to look impressive? They don't suffer the way we do, they don't fake, they don't pretend. They don't measure worth by how they seem, they don't perform, they don't compete. They stay free because they never try to look good in someone else's eyes. We learn early how to wear a face, how to keep it all together. We practice lines we never feel, call it being clever. We carry weight that isn't real, just expectations we defend. Trying so hard to look okay, it is how the hurt begins. Nature doesn't ask for praise, it doesn't chase approval. It breathes, it moves, it lives its truth, and that's its miracle. Have you seen a sad horse, a to look perfect anymore. I don't need to play a role. I don't need to shine for everyone at the cost of my own soul. Like the horse, like the bird in flight, I live without a stage or light. I won't be unhappy trying to be someone impressive. I'll just be me. No applause, no disguise, just a life that feels true.
There's something inside, still and unknown, a quiet fire, never shown, waiting in shadows, out of sight, breathing slowly in the night. I stayed the same, I played it safe, built my walls to hold my place. No sudden moves, no risky ground, just silence all around. But deep within, a voice remained, soft but steady, calling my name. Because what sleeps inside of me was never meant to always be. Without change we stay asleep, holding dreams we never keep. Everything we're meant to be waits in quiet, silently. The fire inside won't wake on its own. It needs the spark, it needs the unknown. What sleeps in me must rise and breathe. What sleeps in me must be released. I felt the fear, I felt the doubt, the urge to stay the safer route. But safety hides what could have been, a life unopened deep within. Every step into the new pull me closer to what is true. Growth begins with confidence, and broken ground is where it bends. Without change we stay confined to smaller versions of our mind. Every risk, every unknown breaks the shell we've always known. The fire inside won't wait forever, it calls for courage now or never. What sleeps in me must rise and breathe. What sleeps in me must be released. You don't awaken by standing still, you awaken through force of will, through falling once, through trying again, through stepping out of who you've been. The life you want, the strength you seek lives in the part of you're scared of me. Without change I won't become all the things I'm running from. Everything I'm meant to be is waiting there inside of me. So I will move, I will believe, I'll break the chains I couldn't see. Because what sleeps inside of me was never meant to never be. Wake it up, let it breathe. Because what waits in
It's easy to step in when the ending's clear, when the crowd already knows who wins. To raise your hand when the odds are fair and call it bravery then. But I've seen fear dress up as sense, call itself being wise. Only fighting battles you can't lose is how the spirit hides. Real courage doesn't ask for proof, it doesn't wait for guarantees. It shows up when the cost is known and still says, this is me. Cowards only fight when they know they'll win, when the ground is safe, when the light is dim. But I pray for the courage to stand my ground, even when defeat is all around. Because some losses carry more truth, more meaning than an easy proof. There are battles worth the pain, where losing still means I stayed the same. I've walked away to save my name, called it calm, called it control. But every time I chose the safe road, I felt it cost my soul. Not every fight is meant to crown, not every stand is meant to shine. Some are taken so you can look yourself in the eyes afterward. Winning isn't always the test, sometimes it's choosing not to bend. Sometimes the bravest thing you do is lose without regret. Cowards only fight when the end looks kind, when the risk is low, when the stars align. But give me the nerve to raise my voice when silence would be the easy choice. Because some defeats are still a win if I don't betray what's deep within. There are battles worth the fall, where losing proves I stood up tall. History won't remember every score, but it remembers who walked into the storm. Not the ones who played it safe, but the ones who chose to face what they knew they couldn't beat and fought anyway. I don't need the crown or the proof, I don't need the world's approval. I need the courage to take the fight, even when I know I might lose it all. Because some victories aren't won, they're earned by the stand you've done. There are losses worth the name, when defeat still means I was let them count the wins, I'll count the moments I didn't run. Because some fights are worth everything, even the loss.
There's a voice inside your mind saying maybe you can't do this. Every dream begins with doubt, every step begins with risk. You stand there at the edge of a road you've never known, wondering if you're strong enough to take it on your own. But every fear you face is a door you didn't see. Every time you dare to try, you become who you can be. Every time you face the fear standing right in front of you, you gain a little strength inside. You may feel the world is hard, but every scar becomes a story. Every fight becomes a spark. You don't grow inside the safe. You don't learn by staying still. The courage you're searching for, life beyond the hill. Fear is not your enemy. It's the place where strength begins. And every challenge waiting there is where the victory leaves. Every time you face the fear standing right in front of you, you gain a little strength inside, a little faith that it's true. Experience becomes your guide with every step you take. So try the things you think you can. That's how your courage wakes. The life you want is waiting just beyond the doubt you feel. Take a breath and take a step and watch the impossible become real. Every time you face the fear, you become a stronger soul. Confidence and wisdom grow with every step you hold. So dare to try the things you fear. Let your heart believe, because the strength you're searching for is the courage to proceed. Face the fear, and you'll find yourself.
You don't have to solve it all tonight. You don't need the perfect line. Every thought feels heavy now when you keep the curtains down. You've been staring at the dark too long, wondering where you went wrong. But maybe life's not asking why. Maybe it's asking you to try. When everything feels tight inside, there's one small thing you can decide. Don't make life harder than it has to be. If it's dark inside, let the light come in. Open the window, breathe it in. You see the air is different. You don't need answers right away. Just let a little sunshine stay. When the room feels heavy somehow, just open the window right now. You don't have to name the fear. You don't have to fix the years. Sometimes clarity doesn't come from thinking harder, holding on. Light doesn't argue, doesn't fight. It only shows you what's inside. One small change, one simple move can shift the way the world feels to you. You don't have to understand the storm to feel the morning war. Don't make life heavier in your head. If the room feels closed, let it open instead. Open the window, let it shine. Let the day remind you you're alive. It's okay if you don't know how. You don't have to figure it out. When the night feels too long somehow, just open the window right now. Light doesn't promise everything's fine. It just gives you another line Another breath, another view, another way to walk this through. You don't need a master plan, just a moment where you stand. Life doesn't need to be so hard, not every shadow leaves a scar. Open the window, let it show. There's more than what you know. One step, one breath, one honest sound. That's how the weight comes down. If it's dark, don't break it down. Just open the window and let the light in. Less thinking, more breathing. If it's dark, you know what to do. Open the window. Open the window.
They told me what I should become, what dreams were safe, what paths to run. A life already drawn in lines, like I was meant to follow signs. I tried to wear a borrowed name to fit inside that version of okay, but every step I didn't choose felt like a part of me I'd lose. There's something deeper calling out, beyond the noise, beyond the crowd. A quiet truth I can't ignore. This life has to be mine, not yours. My purpose isn't given to me, it's something I have to create. Not built from what they expect, but from the choices that I make. This life was never meant to be a story someone else designed. My purpose has to come from me, or it will never feel like mine. It's easier to follow roads already paved, already known, but comfort slowly steals your voice until you forget your own. What matters isn't fitting in or living up to someone's dream. It's finding something deep inside that feels like where you're meant to be. No one else can write your truth, no one else can take your place. The meaning of your life begins the moment you create. My purpose isn't handed down, it's not a role I have to play. It's something I define myself with every step I take. This life was never meant to be a copy of someone else's plan. My purpose has to come from me, or I won't understand. You don't find meaning by obeying, you find it when you stand and say, this is who I choose to be, with your own voice, your own hands. My purpose isn't something found, it's something I become through every risk, every fall, every time I choose to run, not toward what they told me, but toward what feels like true. Because a life that isn't mine is a life I didn't choose. This life is mine to define.
the odds aren't on my side. I've read the signs, I won't deny. The world has made its bets already. Said my chances aren't that steady. But I didn't come this far to quit or lay my heart down piece by piece. Even if the script says I lose, I still get to choose how I move. This isn't about the final score. It's about what I'm standing for. Even if my life's a losing fight, I'll raise my hands and stand upright. I won't run just because I know the ending might not favor me. I don't need the wind to prove my worth. I need the truth of how I lived. If this is where my story bends, I'll fight with honor to the end. I've seen people save their pride by walking away before they tried. They call it wisdom, call it grace, but I can't leave this battlefield. There's something louder than the fear, something stronger than the cost. The need to know I stay myself no matter what the outcome was. I'd rather fall with open eyes than live my life half alive. Even if the victory's not mine, I won't betray this heart of mine. I'll take the hit, I'll take the pain if it means I stood my ground. Some battles aren't about the crown, they're about not backing down. If I'm remembered by one thing, let it be this: I didn't quit. Maybe courage isn't winning at all. Maybe it's answering the call. When you know the cost is high and still you choose to try, the world can keep its final say. I'll keep my soul along the way. Even if my life's a losing war, I'll give it everything I've got. I won't measure truth by who survives, but by how honestly I fight. When the lights go out, when it all ends, I'll know who I was back then. Win or lose, this much is true: I fought my fight all the way through. I don't fight to be remembered. I fight so I can live with myself, even if I lose. I stand. Even if I lose, I stand.
Yeah. I used to wait for something more, a sign, a door, a voice to call, like fate was written somewhere else, and I just had to follow it all. I stood between 1,000 roads, too scared to choose, afraid to fall, but standing still was louder than any fear I tried to ignore. There's no perfect time to move, no voice that tells you when, but everything begins to change the moment you step in. Your destiny is not a place, it's not something you find. It's built inside the second you choose it inside. Every choice like something fixed in stone. It lives inside the choices that you make on your own. Every yes, every no, every step you take is writing something deeper that no one else can change. You don't need to know it all. You don't need to see, because the life you're building starts with what you choose to be. Destiny is not a dream, it's not somewhere afar. It's born inside the moment you decide who you are. Every risk, every stand, every truth you face is shaping something greater than a future you could chase. You don't wait for destiny, you become it as you move. It's not written in the stars, it's written in what you choose. Your destiny is right here now, in every breath you take, and every time you rise again, in every choice you make. It's not about tomorrow, it's not about someday. Your life begins the moment you decide your way. Decide, and it begins. Every sorrow finds its way into our lives without a name. Some arrive like sudden rain, some stay longer than we'd planned. We don't choose the tears we cry, or the moments asking why. But nothing breaks us just to break. Even pain has something to say. Not all meaning shows its face, not all answers come on time. Some are hidden far from view, waiting quietly inside. Every sorrow means something, even when we can't see why. Sometimes it holds a meaning we'd never imagine in this life. No matter how heavy it feels, no matter how deep it goes, every sorrow is precious. That much I know. Some sadness changes who we are, softens edges, opens hearts. Some becomes a guiding star long after the night has passed. What feels wasted, what feels wrong, maybe shaping us all along. Pain doesn't come to steal our days, it comes to carve a deeper way. We don't need to rush the light, morning knows the time to rise. Every sorrow means something, even the ones we never choose. They carry truths we couldn't hold without walking through them too. Nothing you felt is in vain, nothing you've loved is lost. Every sorrow is precious, as certain as dawn. The sun doesn't ask the night if it's ready to be done. Still morning comes without fail, carrying the weight of one more day begun. Just like that, meaning finds its way, not because we force it, but because it stays. Every sorrow means something, even now, even here. Time will gently show the reason, or the strength it planted there. Hold your
meaningful, and morning always comes.
You keep waiting for the perfect sign, for everything to feel aligned, like somebody's gonna call your name, and suddenly you feel no pain. But dreams don't move on, maybe later. They don't wait for you to feel braver. They're whispering in quiet tones. Start now, you already know. You don't need to see it all, you don't need to understand. Every step will find its place the moment that you stand. If you can do it or even dream it, don't wait another day. There's something powerful in beginning. Even if you're afraid, there's your genius in your courage. There's magic in your move. The moment you start walking, the past starts forming too. They'll say you're reckless, out of line, too early, too late, not your time. But every voice that doubts your fire has never felt your desire. The ones who change the way things go are never fully sure, you know. They just decide, they take the fall, and somehow that becomes it all. Perfection never starts a thing, it only holds you still. But courage doesn't ask for proof, it only asks for will. If you can do it or even dream it, don't wait for everything. There's something alive in the moment you choose to begin. There's power in the unknown, there's strength in every try. The moment you take the first step is the moment you come alive. You don't need permission, you don't need to know how it all will end. Just trust the first step forward. If you can do it or even dream it, this is your sign. There's something fearless in beginning that changes you. There's genius in your courage, there's magic in your way. The moment you begin right now is the moment everything changes. Begin now, that's where it starts.
If success was guaranteed, everyone would step ahead. If every try was paid in gold, no dream would be left unsaid. But the road I'm walking on doesn't promise anything. Just another day to choose if I still believe. It's easy to move when the light is green, harder when the sign won't speak. Anyone can try when unsure, when the finish line is close. But staying with the same fire when the outcome's still unknown, that's not luck, that's not blind faith. That's a strength you cultivate. To keep going without a sign is a talent of its own. There are days I question why I still give my best this way, when effort doesn't answer back, when hope feels far away. But quitting would be easy rises, what remains is choice. Anyone can chase a certain win when the proof is in their hands. But holding passion steady in the middle of I don't know, that kind of courage doesn't show. It grows in silence, step by slow. To continue without reward is a talent most never know. Maybe this won't lead me where I plan, maybe it will change who I am. But the effort I invest today is shaping me in deeper ways. Even if the world never sees, I know what it costs to keep believing. Not every challenge pays you back, not every dream comes true. But choosing to persist with heart is something only few can do. If talent means staying alive inside when results refuse to shine, then continuing despite the doubt is the rarest gift in mine. Success may come or it may not, but the courage to continue, that was never guaranteed. And that is exactly why it matters.
I've hit the ground more times than I can count. Watch my plans just fall apart. Every almost, every not quite yet left a crack inside my heart. I used to think that losing meant the end of everything I knew. Like one mistake could close the door on everything I wanted to do. But something deep inside me said, this isn't where it ends. It's not the fall that breaks you, it's where you choose to stand. You don't lose when you fall down, you don't lose when it hurts, you don't lose when the world says no, or when you feel the worst. The only time it's really over, the only time it's through, is when you stop believing, you decide you're done with you. Every failure has a voice trying to pull you underneath, saying this is all you are, saying this is all you'll be. But every scar is proof you tried, every bruise means you were there. You don't build a life worth living by avoiding every tear. The ones who make it aren't the ones who never hit the ground. They're the ones who kept on going when no one else was around. You don't lose when you fall down, you don't lose when you break, you don't lose when you feel like you made a big mistake. The only loss that truly matters, the only thing that's true, is giving up on all the dreams that once believed in you. So stand again, even shaken, even when you're tired and worn, because every time you rise again is proof you're not done. You don't lose when you fall down, you don't lose when you fail, you don't lose when the road gets dark, or when your hope feels frail. The only time it's real I've hit the ground more times than I can count. I've hit the ground. I've hit the ground more times than I can count. I've hit the I've hit the ground more times. I've hit the ground more times than I can count. I've hit the ground. Oh, I've hit the ground more times. I've hit the ground.
I won't pretend I made it alone. I know luck walked me this far. There were doors I didn't earn, moments brighter than my scars. You can have the skill, the pride, still watch chances pass you by. Life doesn't always reward belief. Sometimes no is all you see. Talent speaks, but fate decides, and effort waits right by its side. I got here partly by luck. I know the truth doesn't weaken my soul, because luck doesn't come when you call. It comes when you're ready at all. Effort, patience, study and grind, day by day, line by line. That's how you catch what you can't control. That's how luck finds you. I've seen people strong and sure still lose battles they prepared for. I've seen quiet ones stay late, practice hope, accept the wait. Hard work doesn't guarantee, but it sharpens the opportunity. You don't summon fortune's hand, you build the place where it can land. Luck isn't fair, it isn't kind, but it notices what shows up every time. You can't force love to choose your name. You can't demand it plays your name, but effort keeps the door unlocked where chance decides to knock. Persistence, discipline, and time, learning when the days decline. That's not wasted, that's the key. That's what gives luck a reason. I don't worship effort like a god. I know some things are beyond my odds, but I also know regret is born when I stop before the storm. So I work, not to control the end, but to be ready when it bends. Yes, my life is shaped by luck, by timing, turns, and circumstance. But effort is the quiet ground where luck decides to dance. I'll keep training what I can, mind and hands, again and again, because effort doesn't promise gold, it just makes me ready to catch it when it comes. Luck passes everyone by, but it stays just a little longer with those who were ready.
Oh, ooh. Is it the moment people say your name, like finally did it right? Or is it something no one sees in quiet nights and silent fights, when you keep going anyway with no one there to see you try? We chased the finish line we drew, but maybe we got it wrong. Maybe it's not about the end, but how far you've come. What if success is not the prize, not the place you finally stand, but every time you faced your fear and still chose to try again? What if it lives inside the fight, inside the tears, inside the climb, not in the results you reach, but in the way you spend your time? It's not a guarantee, it's just a path you choose to take. And every step you risk your heart is something no one can replace. Oh, some will stop, some turn away when things don't go as planned, but those who keep on showing up are closer than they understand. It's not about who reached the top or who the world can see. It's about who gave their all to who they wanted to be. Yeah. What if success is not the prize, but the courage to begin, to stand back up 1,000 times and still believe within? What if it's every moment you didn't choose to run? Then maybe success is simply this, becoming who you've become. No one can measure what it took, no one can see your scars, but every step you didn't quit already made you who you are. Success is not a single place, it's not a name or fame, it's every time you stay the course when nothing felt the same. It's every dream you dared to chase, every fall you overcame. Success is how much of yourself you gave to the flame. So tell me now, what is success? Ooh, tell me now, tell me now. Dreams don't fall into your hands, they don't arrive the way you planned. They're not a moment, not a spark, they're built in silence in the dark. Every try that feels too small, every rise after a fall is shaping something you can't see, but it's shaping you. You don't feel stronger day by day, because strength grows that way. You don't catch a dream all at once, it's not how it's done. You stack the little moments up until they become someone. One small step, one honest try, one more day of showing up, and one day you'll be surprised by the power you've become. There are days
days it feels like nothing's changed, like efforts drifting down the drain. But even seeds beneath the ground are growing when there's no sound. What feels slow is just the pace of something learning how to stay. You don't rush what's meant to last, you let it grow. Time rewards what's done with care, not what's done in fear. You don't reach the dream in one leap. You climb it piece by piece. Every small win, every scar is teaching you who you are. One small step again and again. That's how impossible begins. Someday you'll look back and see you built a strength you didn't believe. Great power doesn't shout its name, it shows up quietly day by day. What feels ordinary now is building something extraordinary. And somehow the miracle isn't overnight, it's that you didn't quit the fight. Dreams are earned in patient ways, in ordinary, faithful days. Not by rushing, not by force, but by staying on the course. One small step is all it takes, taken daily, wide awake. And one day you'll stand amazed at the strength you slowly made. Small